Adam P. Chesney, $1,628. Rated R, Ace R, $2,100.
R. Drinks on you.
Michael G. Stuber, $2,748.
Seven marks.
Dari Messina, $2,848.
Damn.
Buy you a suit. Rodney Ward, $3,000. Darcy Schreiber, I'm sorry, I'm going to give this to Amanda, $4,400. Joshua A. Chris, $4,464. My bonus, $8,021.
I purchased the last couple, so listen, we're gonna wrap this up and finish this up, but for the weekly bonuses, again, it's getting better in the ball, better in the ball game than we want to be in. So this week we passed out just around $90,000 in weekly bonus checks, ranging anywhere from what people had was $50 to as much as Ryan's, which was almost $9,000. But every single week we want you to start feeling the wrath and feeling the pressure of knowing that listen, every single week it's a new week, every single week it's yours. We have zero interest in putting a cap at, once we hit 100,000, there's no more weekly bonus checks passed out. It's not about that. It's about constantly doing more. So right now, over this last week and these last 10 days, we haven't been focusing on money as far as within. We want to focus on money going out. We want to focus on what we're doing as far as the community is concerned, how we can benefit a man or woman that's just willing to give up their time and do a random act of kindness. We talked about it, as we said. Right now, we're getting crazy responses rolling in and coming in, but it's just not enough. It's not enough. Reach out to these bodies, reach out to the people, but lead by example. Just because you're part of the deal and you can't win doesn't mean that we don't want you participating. The money is not available to agents, managers, or anybody that's affiliated with this company. Get your spouse involved, get everybody involved. They can't keep preaching it up. That's $10,000 to them, $10,000 to a man or woman outside of these doors, and also the ability to donate another $5,000. So, as far as this week is concerned, we have mega contests going on. Mega contests. I want you to kind of relive, the moments that we opened up these doors 2.5 years ago when we were doing $20,000. Think about $20,000 to $30,000 a new business every single day, or every single week. Generating $20,000 to $30,000 of new business in a week was kind of like a whoa deal, right? Now we're on the position and on pace to be doing literally $500,000 of new business every single week. Put that in perspective. From doing $100,000 in new business a month to what is going to be at least $1 million consistently, but if not upwards closer to $2 million in new business. That's you. That's this deal. The problem I have is what is different from this week versus last week? It's a contest. It's a contest that's going to involve not just the weekly bonuses, but maybe four-wheelers, maybe Rolex watches, maybe differences, maybe whatever. But why does it take for us to put together a contest for us to go from doing $1 million a month to $2 million a month? When the real contest is what we provide and the benefits that we do and how we protect the community, why does it take us to put together a contest for you to bring your A game? Now, I realize the competition, the head-to-head competition, the March Madness structure of what's going to happen is huge. And the people talking trash, you see Grand Rapids, they're running their mouth and they're going against each other. I'm surprised everybody's on the camera. I was shocked last week when I was getting the messages from some of these offices on the GroupMe thing. I thought somebody was going to get shot. And I'm promoting it. That's not healthy. But no, realistically, internal competition is fun as long as it doesn't get violent. But realistically, why does it take this? Why does it take this? And the concept is because it takes us doing something different and something extra to get that extra, that uncommon, that extraordinary, right? If you want to stop being ordinary and start being extraordinary, you got to do something different. So we have to give more, obviously, and the concept is to give, you got to get. So when we give more, we typically get more. But at the end of the day, the easy path leads typically to nowhere. The easiest path is typically where everyone goes, and 9 times out of 10, everybody's not the bodies that you need to be surrounded with. You need to surround yourself by the positive bodies, or the 1 or 2 or 3% of the bodies that have been exposed to success. The best people that have been successful have also primarily lived their lives in humility, 9 times out of 10. Learn about their lives. Don't just learn about what it took to be successful. Learn about their lives and what they did when they weren't successful. People always talk about it. They always say, oh, this guy's got this, or this gal has this, or they have this. You know what? They're lucky. They're lucky. They're lucky. They don't see the work that was put in. They don't see the time that was put in. They don't see the sleepless nights and the bounced checks and the no electricity and the hunger that you went through, or the death, or the adversity that you were caused and what you faced. But at the end of the day, Stop doing what's common. And that's the problem. We had to put you head to head against your opponent for you to be uncommon, for us to get the results to show you how good you can possibly be. Every single week, you shouldn't be focused on competing with an opponent. You should be focused on competing with yourself. Compete with yourself tomorrow. Compete with your best. Compete with yourself 10 years from now. It's always about doing the more, but form your own competition. It shouldn't take us to structure a $50 or $100 or whatever $1,000 contest together and do another $100,000 in weekly bonus and everything else we're doing to make you show your best. Everything about you should become an addiction. What I mean by that is results generally turn into addictions. Positive results. You want addictions? Find a positive one. What are you doing with your faith right now? What are you doing with your faith and your belief that's creating a habit that's forcing a positive addiction with your faith? Think about it. That's what we're starting to promote, a lot more. When people are down, pray. When people are out of their luck, do random acts of kindness. What are you currently doing to create addictions with your faith? What are you currently doing to create addictions with your mind? What books are you reading? What books are you trying to plagiarize in real life? What are you doing to your brain that's going to make you super smarter, 10 times better today than it was yesterday? You have to understand, results do create addiction, but it's when you start seeing the results. Reading a book helps. Reading and getting visual books from a body helps. Audiobooks helps. Get these things. Create your own addictions through the art of other people. This man or this woman started with nothing, now has something. Read their book. Ask them questions. If you're face to face with something, talk about the adversity, the trials and tribulations that they went. Create your own addictions through results. Your body. Your body. I watch social media a lot. And I see a lot of the things on social media, and there's dudes with selfies and girls with selfies, and all I see is hashtag gains, right? I said, show me the fat pictures. Show me the motivation of where you started and where you finished. We know you got gains. Don't show your sexy abs and your breast sticking out and your ass with the mirror hitting it. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see where you were before and the gains that accomplished it. When you look good now, you post gains. I want to see the gains during the struggle, right? But make that part of your body change an addiction. Results create addiction and positive ones. This business allows you to create the ultimate addiction of doing right. This company allows you to have more than you've ever had before in monetary so that you can do more with the community. Do more with other people. Give back more money, give back more time. But what are you doing with those? Are you doing it, or are you just, I got a bigger check so I get to spend more money? That's not an addiction. That's a bad addiction. It's just blowing your money. Save your money. Do something special with it. Understand the guidelines of truth, but what you do with that money can define a man or woman based on greatness of changing a life. And that's a significant. Create addiction and positive ones. This deal, we always focus on side by side. There's no top to bottom mentality. The man at the top and the women at the top, they spend more time with the people at the bottom. That's a side to side mentality, and we will always stick by that no matter what the circumstances are. But so many people, whether they're, you pass them on the streets, or so many people, whether you see them at a restaurant or you see them at a bar, and once in a while, I see it here. They tell me that they're depressed. I'm down, Zach. I'm depressed. You're not depressed. I take meds for it. I'm depressed. No, you're not. You're just uninspired. You're uninspired by day-to-day life and day-to-day activity because you keep going back to the well of where you came from when that's supposed to be your inspiration of doing and being great. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. If you need a hug, call your mother. Okay? This business is about defining you and getting better. We love giving hugs, but we usually replace the word hug, add an E to it, and put a lot of money after it. Huge amounts of money. What you do with that money can be great. That's what it's about. That's what this business is about. You want commas, we offer them. You want to sweep the world and reap the world and do all these things, we offer all this ability. Self-recognition. We offer cash recognition. We offer global domination through the art of community service and giving back. But you're too willing to you're too open to keeping your head down and feel that you're depressed, you're not depressed, you're uninspired. What is it that we can do to inspire you? If it's not money and it's not faith and it's not mind, it's not body, what is it? Because I can't change your past. That created some of the problems. But guess what? If you utilize your past as a tool, as a strength, not as a double-edged sword, but as a weapon that's going to create you and carry you on to your future vision, then do it. Then lead with it. But don't keep going back to it and utilizing that as a double-edged sword to keep stabbing yourself. Stop being depressed. Realize you're uninspired and open up your eyes to true real-life people. We got men and women here that have never been in sales before their entire lives, and they became experts in this deal in a short amount of time. We got men and women here that have a history of being security guards, teachers, mill workers, carpenters, plumbers, teachers, principals, right? And at the end of the day, what are they doing now? They're changing lives in a different format. If you were a teacher, I still want you to teach, just do it in a different subject. If you're a physical trainer, I want you to train, not the body, I want you to start training the mind. There's so many things that I'm not asking you to forget your past, I'm asking you to implement your past with positivity of how it can carry you and move you forward. Be inspired. Be inspired by change. Be inspired by you. Be inspired by something. If not you, open your eyes to opportunity because it's everywhere. But you have to find it. You have to seek it. And 9 times out of 10, it's right in front of your face. Take your blinders off. We're here for you. We're willing to help you. But do the things that we're teaching you to do. Start with giving and doing more. What we want you to do is give your time to those that need your help and give your time to guide those in the community to protect the most important thing to them, which is their families and their faith. Right? Right now, our heads are down because we're too focused on a guy getting a $10,000 weekly bonus check and you got one for $100, or a gal getting a $6,000 bonus check and you got one for $1,000. It's never good enough. I got news for you. It will never be good enough. It will never be good enough for you. No matter what, if you're making $1 million, you're going to want to make $5 million. If you're making $100,000, you're going to want to make $200,000. I got news for you. Studies show that the top, literally 10% of people give 1.3% of their income, and the bottom 20% of the income earners in this world give 3.6% of their income. Right? That's weird how that works. We're opposite. More you do, we want you to give more. But you have to start inspiring yourself and realizing that it starts with you. I can't change that. Too many of you focus on your prior haters, your prior relationships, your prior loves, and you had a broken heart, and this guy, and this girl, and this. Listen, focus your life, live your life, act as if your haters are your motivators, and you know what? One day, all these people that told you how bad you sucked and the people that made fun of you, they're going to spend more time telling stories about how they met you than trying to forget you. That's the truth of this deal. We're allowing you opportunity, but opportunity comes in ebbs and flows. It comes once or twice in one's life. This opportunity is right here. It's right in front of your face. What you do with it, completely at the end of it, defines you. I'm sitting back watching because it's a beautiful spectator sport. You know damn well I love you all. You know what you need to do. March Madness is here. Let's go.